So anyway, you guys know this, but she joined the team at Adventure Time. She wrote some of my favorite episodes, including Fiona and Kate. She's Marcelin's mom. And she wrote a lot of beloved songs for the show, and she was nominated for 3 Emmys. More recently, she's the creator of the show Steven Universe, which is, in my opinion, one of the best cartoons of all time. More importantly, I think it's one of the best TV shows of any kind on TV right now. We're going to talk about Steven at the beginning, but we want to take a lot of time, or I want to take a lot of time talking about stuff you don't always see, which is Rebecca's personal comics. So she's the author of the comic Puck Davis, Don't Cry For Me, I'm Already Dead. And an uncompleted comic called Margot in Bed, which hasn't been published, but we're going to show you some drawings and sketches from that comic. And we're going to talk about a lot of stuff, so please help me welcome Rebecca Sugar. I'm asking a lot of questions that I care about. Hopefully you guys will think it's interesting too. But so you created the show, and I just heard it was 4th and 5th season renewed. Congratulations. What does a typical week actually look like? You run the show now. What do you actually do?
Well, it's all really about the team. I'm running around. I'm almost never sitting down. I'm usually working on maybe like 8 or 10 episodes at a time. So one would be getting written while another one's getting sound design done on it. While another one, I may be writing a song for one episode while we're storyboarding 4 others. We're always storyboarding 4 at a time because we have 4 storyboard teams. So I'll run into a writing meeting about an episode that's coming up in the future, but then I'll jump into a board pitch of an episode that's being boarded, and then I'll go into the animatic room with an episode that's at animatic stage, and then I'll run downstairs and I'll finish an episode and deliver it. I'm really involved with sound. Like I go to all the mixes where we do sound effects. Since I come from being an animator, I want to be really hands-on with the actual animation, with the actual production. But then I'm like pulled by that stuff. Like I want to really make it, but then I'm always pulled back to the writing because that's the part that really matters. I just said just the other day, like sometimes I can draw on the frames. Like I have all the frames, and there's about 10,000 drawings in every episode. Just the other day there was a scene where Greg is throwing a fishing line into the water, and there's supposed to be bait on the hook, but there isn't. So I went in and I drew the bait. That's a piece of animation by me. Very small contribution.
So I heard that you come in and draw some important scenes. Is that right? Like you'll
Yes.
come in and make sure that the faces are just right. Someone told me on Jailbreak, or maybe on some of the other episodes, that you'll actually come in and hand draw important scenes to get the details just right. Is that right?
Yes, yeah. Ruby and Sapphire's fusion dance. I animated that dance. Not each frame, but I did all the keys. Yeah. The key animation for that. Me and Ian Jones-Cordy together animated her slamming down because I really wanted her hair to go, Garnet's hair to go like this. There has to be a cam shake. Yeah. And her hair has to go like this. It had to be just a certain way, or it just wouldn't work. So when stuff like that, I see that you pulled them up, but I really wanted, there was, in Catch and Release, the last chance we had to do things with Peridot's fingers. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I want to draw everything I've ever wanted to do with these fingers, because we're not going to get to do this I made them turn into an arrow to point at the thing, because people would on the crew would kind of be like, how do we deal with her hands, because they don't read as they don't read as hands, and of course we're cartoonists, so readability is everything. You know, if you have a character make a gesture, they have to go like this, and they have to go like this. You should understand what their hands are doing. So they'd be like, oh, Peridot's fingers. I'd be like, what? No, but they don't have to do that. They can be an arrow. They can make an arrow. They'll go around. They can go behind her head if she's frustrated. They can stick into her hair. She can put it in her mouth like a cigar.
Thing, and then you gave it away. So you only had a few episodes to like get everything you could out of those fingers.
This was like it was closing in. This is what I It's sad, but this is what I do on the weekends because I really love to draw into the episodes. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it's just because I just really want to draw the characters. So yeah, Saturdays and Sundays.